out here today in Sacramento just to get some good answers, some validation, some really helpful information to a fabulous gal, and her family is here too, helping her out, being supportive. Of course, it's always good to have a little extra support. We have already conducted a mini private reading. Usually don't film those just because, you know, a lot of stuff comes up. Sometimes it's very validating, sometimes it's emotional. It was all of the above. There were a couple of items in the home that were very attracting to me energetically, and her grandmother did come forward and acknowledge a few things that were really meaningful, and a few other family members sort of popped through, a little bit lighter, and some wonderful sweet pets also validated their presence. So we are really excited just to get through this space and figure out what's going on, clear out some of the old energy from the past that doesn't really serve her anymore and doesn't need to be here anymore. And we want to make sure that she can just enjoy her space. Our client does have some spiritual sensitivity, so she's quite well aware. We can't remove all of it, but we can turn everything like a little bit down in the volume layers, you know, not make it so loud and such a spirit party. And at the end of the day, I really feel a lot of positive energy here, a lot of family energy here. And as long as that's what stays here, then that's fine. That's a good kind of happy medium, as it were. That's where we want people to be at. If you've got a couple of relatives walking through, no big deal. We do want to teach her good spiritual boundaries, and the spirits good spiritual boundaries. So there's not, you know, energies kind of interrupting each other and freaking her out or making her feel weird in her own space. We just want to let them be heard, make sure that they know that they're acknowledged, especially Grandma, because she's really the heaviest presence in this space. She's the loudest presence in this space, but there are some other family members that are kind of poking around. So one thing that of note that came out in the private reading that was, I think, really important, and you took a picture of it if you want to look at the lamp over there in the corner, that apparently was something meaningful to her grandmother, and it kind of, the switch broke, it wasn't working anymore, and her grandmother had unplugged it because that would be a fire hazard, and apparently it's just been sitting in her garage for quite some time, and she got it taken out, got it fixed up, got it, you know, out and displayed again. And let me tell you, her grandmother's really happy about this. Nice. She's extremely excited about this, and because she feels like she's part of the family again, like she's part of the experience in her space. And there's a few other really meaningful items, and she's like, okay, now we've kind of capped it off. That's like the pinnacle of everything. Like there was all these other little baubles around, but that really struck an energetic chord with her grandma. So we're gonna wander with some meters. We're gonna walk through the space, see if we feel anything that's out of place or out of, you know, energetic sync, and just get some balance here and get some really validating answers. Oh, that mirror.
Oh, you like the mirror?
I do. It's a thing. It's got an energy to it.
Okay.
It's palpable. It almost tingles. That thing tingles. Okay. That too. That has a tingle off of it too.
Yeah.
Something on this side of the bed. Yeah, it's an interesting feeling in here. This is like your guest space?
It is.
Yeah, because this side of the bed seems something with energy on this side of the bed.
There's a lot of my grandmother and my grandfather's stuff that's in here.
Yeah.
Oh.
And in that closet is more stuff, as well as a quilt from the Depression era. That was from her, that they had made from.
wow.
No wonder I'm feeling like I'm just like, yeah, blanketed in energy. Is that hers?
No, I actually found that in an antique store. So when you mentioned before, I'm like,
Better bless that. Yeah, because it has a vibration.
okay.
It does have a vibration to it.
And that mirror is the mirror that my grandmother found and gave to me.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, it's a lot of ringing from there. A lot of ringing.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I love the purple.
This is a beautiful bedroom. I love it. Yeah.
Purple fan.
Purple's the best color ever.
It
Can you turn to the camera? Thank you.
Sorry, I'm feeling
It's
energy.
trying to lock on this. It was trying to lock on something to your right. I mean, to your left. I'm sorry.
Well, hello. Hi.
Oh yeah, my fur
Oh.
I feel like, who are you?
I've got a lot of neck pain. I have a lot of. I feel like the shoulders and the neck hurt in here a bit. Is that something that you experience?
I have the worst pain right now on my right side, and I haven't been able to figure out if it's my bra, if it's my purse, if it's work, or my car. Like
Something.
It's something. Yeah.
Good.
And I'm in 24/7 pain.
I need to go to the chiropractor myself.
You do.
But now I feel like you might.
Yeah.
Because it's locking up right
That's
here.
insane.
And it was like.
And I
Like
just
it's a vice grip.
Yes, and I just bought a brand new bed because I thought maybe that was the problem too.
Well, this will help.
Yes.
Yeah.
A fresh, comfy bed will help, but I think you need to be fixed up in some way.
Okay.
See a medical professional.
Yes.
Because that's not normal. Because the amount of pain that I just felt by touching your side of the bed, like, oh, it grabbed me.
Wow. Okay.
Like super painful.
Yeah,
So
that's me. What should I do?
that's really uncomfortable.
Yeah, it is.
And it's like you're almost used to it, but
I am.
But like nags and it's like this like nagging. It feels like a hook is hooked into something,
Right
and
here.
it's like pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling, and you keep having this pressure.
Yep.
I would definitely have that checked out. Just see if it's an alignment issue or whatever it may or may not be. Just get to the bottom of it.
Okay.
Because it seems very uncomfortable,
It
and
is.
nobody should live in that level of pain
Okay.
at all.
That's insane you picked that up. I just never would have thought you would.
Well, that's the joy of being an empath, is that I feel the living.
Yeah.
It's-
Physical impact.
Yeah, as strongly as I do deceased. So sometimes more so.
Okay.
I'm so sorry you have to feel that way.
Thank
I
you.
almost feel like I want like essential oil you or something.
I'm down.
let me just get in there and work it out a little
Yeah.
bit. My God. Oh, hey, some of the altar dirt might help her.
Yeah.
It's healing.
Try it.
Okay.
I'll just wipe a whole
No,
bunch of crap on you.
That's-
It's not a replacement for medical services.
No promises, but it can't hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's part of the equation. It's a puzzle piece in healing. But of course you have to do all your parts of it, and if you want to see a doctor or a
Yes.
physical therapist or a chiropractor or whatever, that'll be that side of things.
Okay.
But I deal with the Eastern
Yeah.
philosophy type of healing part of it.
Okay.
I tend to blend both together.
Okay.
For myself, like I will go see my doctor, I will go see my chiropractor, I will
Yeah.
do all those things, but then I just layer myself up in oils and all kinds of stuff to be supportive to my system.
Right.
Spirit investigators are not trained medical personnel and do not claim to practice medicine.
Which is why I disclose that I do the Eastern side of it.
That's right.
I can do Eastern healing all I want. I like that.
Thank you.
This is where the camera's getting like confused, and it shouldn't be. You're the only one in the shot.
Could be maybe the lighting?
Well, I've got a video light on her.
Now it's because I'm not the only one in the shop.
All right. Over here, you're in focus, and I was just focusing on you. It keeps having problems, especially by that chair. See if I can. Well, it's going on your face now. It was before. It was focusing on other things.
Anybody in the chair? That'll be fun to try to see if we can. Oh!
Did you get an orb?
Oh, and I don't think I caught it though. Oh, I got the tail. I caught the beginning of it, but barely, just barely. Right there.
Oh,
Yep. Yeah.
Wow.
Not much that they're.
Still excites me.
A skeptic would tear that apart, but then
Don't
now,
care about the
see,
skeptics today. The
Now it's-
skeptics,
They're not here.
they could go be them. I'm gonna go be excited about
Right.
this. Should, because I feel
Sure.
somebody like right around in here.
All right, there it goes again. So we found out kind of by accident that by having the facial recognition software installed on the camera and using that in conjunction with a polarized lens that's on here that filters out a lot of stuff, it sometimes tries to lock on a face that isn't there. Now, is that locking onto something that the camera can see that we can't,
Right.
or is it just an error? You know, and we're still exploring.
A lot of the time when it'll lock
Yeah.
in like the REM pod, and all of a sudden the REM pod will go off though, and weird things like that will happen.
Yeah.
Validate it with other equipment. It gets interesting.
That's why we like to validate it with multiple layers. But I feel like I hear noises coming out of here. I feel like weird little. I hear weird little sounds in the house that are
Okay.
like. I feel like tapping.
Oh,
Is that
interesting.
something you hear?
Yeah, there's a pop, and it'll happen at the weirdest times. I'll be laying in bed, and I just hear this huge pop, or I call it a boink, because it's the best way I can describe
Yeah.
it. And it doesn't sound like it's the house settling. There's something else that's causing it.
To me, what I'm sensing from the other side and what they're kind of telling me is that is when some of your relatives are popping in from a different plane and popping into your space and coming in. They're like, ta-da! Like, I'm here. Like, that's what they're explaining it to me as.
Okay.
But I like to try to validate that in a multitude of other ways. But they're expressing it to me that it's a discharge from when they're coming in and out of your space.
I feel so happy right now that you validated everything that I've been thinking, because I really questioned all of that, and I'm like,
Yeah.
it's got to be an energy.
No,
My family.
Because I kept hearing like a little, but much louder than
Okay,
but like
okay.
a bink. And I'm like, whoa.
Yes, and I always look up because I don't understand, and it's always when I'm laying in bed.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I'm doing emotional stuff or just thinking of things, and it'll happen, and I'm like, what is happening?
Well, yeah, Grandma's got to rush and be like, oh, calm down. Simmer down.
It's gonna be good, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I feel, because this is where I feel like I hear the most of the sounds, in this space.
It is.
So, yeah, I think it's probably just them shifting in and out of
Okay.
your plane. Wow. Could you do it a little quieter?
No kidding.
Well, that's not how it works. Really? Okay.
Yeah, because they are loud when they do it.
Dead people. I know you gotta take
Getting-
some footage of the pet.
Oh,
That's interesting. And then from like here over to there, like from like this point to this corner, it feels like there's like an opening.
Okay.
There's something like energetically shifting from here.
I'm locking on the table for some reason. Over here. And now it shifted to you. That was kind of interesting.
That's interesting, right through
There it
here. Right through here seems a little, it's not a portal. Grandma holds a stable portal somewhere, which is what the pop is. She's the one that opens and closes. She's the controller of the portal. Oh, the ears are ringing loud for that. Wow, that's super loud. All right, thank you. Yeah, she controls that, but Grandpa's just like, I just do the hell I want. I don't care. I'm just gonna walk through her house, and so what?
Oh yeah, so he and I are very much alike then.
He's just like, look,
No wonder.
you're related to me. I love you. You shut up. I'm walking through your house. The end. Oh my God. Yeah, he's just not. He doesn't care. He doesn't give two bleeps. You know?
It's a shame that he died when I was a year old, because that explains like my personality to a T.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's why he's drawn to you so much.
Okay.
Is because chipmunk
my
or old block, yeah, kind of thing. So yeah, he just doesn't care.
Yep.
Yeah, and I don't think we're gonna be able to control him too well.
That's okay.
He doesn't mean to like do any harm or anything. He's just checking things out and checking on you once in a while, and part of the family dynamic. And it seems to me that like the pops in, the pops out that they're all doing is because they're checking on other people. Like they'll like go and like do kind of a wellness check on the family and like go around, and then they come back because you're having a thing go on or whatever, you're not feeling right, and like pop, and then here we are, let's fix all you up, and then we'll go somewhere else. But grandma's really, she's got a real affinity for you, like you guys gelled a lot, so she does spend a lot of time here, but she does rove.
Okay.
Which shows that they're transitioned.
Yeah.
Non-transition spirits can't do that.
Yeah, she's fully transitioned.
Makes me happy.
Yeah, she's not stuck. She's not trapped. There's no problems. But she's actually got really good control spiritually. She's really almost like, I think that she would have had some ability too. Like she could feel things. Because she's got some super good control energetically, which is kind of impressive.
She was an amazing woman.
Yeah, I can vouch for that from feeling her from the other side. She's really palpable and tangible. I mean, if she wasn't partly see-through, I would think she's alive. Mm-hmm. She's very real.
Well, it's crazy when you mention the noise, because I've often said like, hey grandma, because I just felt like it was her. I just assumed it was because of the way that it happened and what was going on in that moment. And so then I'll just start talking to her. So
Yeah,
it's
your
crazy to
intuition was on point on that. You
Okay.
definitely keyed into it. Sometimes we just have to be told to trust our own intuition. You know, we often don't believe in our own abilities or our own selves, and it does sometimes take an outside third party to just get that validation for you to say, oh, okay, like I know this is really real, this is a thing, you know, and we all need that at the end of the day. Just
I
to,
do, yeah.
Yeah, to not feel like we're alone and, you know, and goofy.
Right.
And so you're not.
I was fully prepared for you to tell me I was crazy and none of this is true because I didn't tell you any of that. So I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh my God, this is insane to me.
That's my job,
Uh-huh.
validating where I can, you know. And if there's something I can debunk, then fine. That's no
Right.
big deal. I'm happy
We've
to
never
debunk
told a
it.
client they were crazy. Never done
I
that.
would have been offended if you did.
We did tell one to get into rehab, and she did.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that really
That
was
can happen,
that particular.
that was her
girl's-
demon, Jen.
That was her problem. But you know, it's every case is different. No two cases are alike. And then a good smudging.
Okay.
We've actually documented it where, you know, a place is giving off all kinds of readings and then just we walk through and after we've smudged really heavily and the numbers have come down.
Wow. All right.
So it won't take care of actual electronic EMF.
No, of course
But
not.
if there's spiritual EMF that is layered on top of the electronic EMF, we can at least pluck off that spiritual stuff and leave you just with the electromagnetic energy that belongs there. And
Okay.
hopefully, pray to God, it's grounded well.
Okay.
You know, and as long as it is, then it'll
Yep.
be a more enjoyable space for you.
Okay.
You'll feel more comfortable
In fact,
there.
probably one of the first things I'll do on the meter walkthrough is just hit all the electronic hot spots and debunk those so that we know to work around those. Yeah.
Then what will be left is the spiritual part of it,
Yep.
and that
Yay.
we can do something about.
Yep.
Honestly, you want to do a little bit of meter reading?
do it.
I don't know what it's doing. I've never seen this before.
Could you do me a favor to alleviate my skeptical mind and just move the mail room on to the other side of the lamp?
Yeah,
But,
but hold on, I'm busy. Just let it finish. Because we're also at 0.9 there.
That just makes sense. And it's still reading, so it's still reading 1.0, which is probably the
Probably
lamp.
that, yeah, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the EMF because that's probably the clock in the lamp.
I'd like to know why it's doing that.
1.6 isn't the end of the world.
No, but it's less than desirable for right next to your head.
I'm like, what do I need to remove?
So if you could take the alarm clock and the cordless phone and move it to that side and put the pets over on this side.
Yeah. Oh, we do have remains right there.
We do.
Remember when you mentioned about the corner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Samantha used to lay it right here.
Oh.
Samantha was right here, and that's the cat, which
Yeah.
is in the wooden box. And
Okay.
then Roxy would be over there on the right.
Oh, wow.
So I totally forgot about that.
It's interesting.
And it's moving in a very slow, weird, methodical way that it doesn't normally do, almost like something's touching it slowly. What is happening?
That's a very interesting. Kitty, kitty, kitty. And then it stopped.
Thank you.
Miss Samantha.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
It moved like a cat would be kind of poking at it and
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
like little batting back and forth because it was
Yeah.
kind of doing it back and forth. That is super weird.
Well, in the corner of the other room too, where that mirror is where her litter box and her little playpen would
Yeah.
be. And so she
That's the thing and a deal because I'm not touching
Yeah.
anything. I'm over here. That's really kind of cool.
It is very cool.
You got ghost pets.
I do, and I'm okay with that. That makes me
Woohoo!
happy.
Yeah.
It's something really nice to. I got a proximity hit there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty
I was going to
interesting.
say that it's really nice to validate animal spirits because, you know, I've had a personal experience with that. And then, of course, you have family here and all the. It's really nice to validate that. And then here we go when we get proximity hits on the mill rim, right about where we got a couple
Yep.
of orbs, got a couple.
Yeah,
There's
with
stuff
that
going
chair.
on in here. And really, it's all things that love you.
Yep.
That makes me
Family
happy,
and
yeah.
animals, but man, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of action, but it's really kind of cool.
It is cool.
I'm kind of jazzed about this. It's a lot of positive energy.
Very much so.
It's really nice to validate, especially some people don't realize that pets have souls and they come back and check on you just as much as a loved one would.
Yeah.
They have that bond with you too, so
And we were also able to validate a non-paranormal where
Yeah.
the refrigerator plug, probably we need to check the grounding on that. So.
yeah, we're full service.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
We
Yeah.
validate everything.
The paranormal and the non-paranormal.
You've got a lot of activity here, but it's
Yep.
that's
And
not
the thing
bad.
about that, whether that refrigerator plug is deemed safe or not, it's hometown buffet for spiritual
Right.
energy.
It's probably why Grandma has such an easy time popping in and out.
Yeah, they've got a food
Which,
source.
although I kind of think she could do it anyway. I'm not really
Because
worried
she's
about that.
transitioned. Yeah, just
Thank you.
makes it that much easier.
She pressed me to hit on that. So she's
okay.
like, "Oh, I'm fine. We're good. I don't have any trouble."
So
Yeah.
is Grandma the one that makes the footsteps down the hallway then?
I don't know. Grandma, you want to admit that?
Or is it Grandpa, or who is it? Because I hear that around 3 in the morning.
That's
Wow.
Grandpa says that's him.
Okay.
Okay.
He's like, I was walking around.
You wanna move
I'm
to-
not getting in any trouble.
So we verified the only EMF concern in the house, and we got a lot of good paranormal evidence. You want to move on to SLS?
Sure.
All right, let's do it.
That is
And we're on.
that I really, truly, deeply believe in passionately is Amy Allen.
Yeah,
the Dead
for sure,
Files.
for sure.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that meter go though.
That's kind of crazy.
And we're getting static. Static, nothing to worry about. It's just sort of an indicator. It's absolutely nothing to worry about, and it is usually residual human energy when you get static electricity.
Yeah.
Static's not the same thing as EMF, but it has a way of telling us what's going on in a space. You're essentially PKing your own house.
That's what I told her. And we have now scientific documentation.
Yeah.
So you
So-
mentioned salt rock in the office, and then what was the other thing you?
Black tourmaline.
Okay.
We'll do a good saging at the end of this,
Oh, of course.
if we see reduced levels of static, then that tells us that it's you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just throughout the house, we're getting this static.
You're too busy. Here you are.
Same thing in the bedroom.
Settle down. Like you've been-
Just throughout the whole space.
I might catch her somewhere. You never know. Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. Yeah.
If you want to show up, you can. We're just here to validate you. Oi! Did you get it?
I don't know. That's
It
why
was a pop in right at the end of the
I
bed.
saw it, but it was blurred.
Come back!
Yeah, so he has a.
Darn it! Anyhow, it was right over here on this
That's what I
part of the
thought,
bed.
right, yeah.
Right here on the bed. And it popped in and popped out. Darn it! Like,
Yeah,
you
we're
caught me! Ah, crap!
We're gonna have to debunk that because it could have.
So what causes the blue?
It's just the way it maps, and
Oh, okay.
it's mapping the
Yeah,
environment.
I'll give you the scientific explanation if you want in a second.
Hey.
I got something. Yeah, I got this.
What's that? What?
Now is it on the bedstand or? Yeah. Hello. That is humanoid. That one I got.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was really, really special. Thank you so much.
They are shy sometimes.
Yeah, she's a little camera shy today.
It was just a pop in and a pop out.
Yep. That was a quick one.
Yeah, so it was good.
That was so cool.
All right. Come through to us and only allow positive spirits or energy to come through. Okay.
Hello.
Hello? Oh, the bleep is going on now.
I got some more volume on it.
I'm working. It's a delicate orchestra of getting all these buttons into the right
Yeah,
frequency that they can manipulate, getting this to filter out some of the white noise.
I can imagine. Yeah.
It's a delicate little dance. Yeah.
That's me.
Who's me? Hello? Whose lamp am I sitting by? It's still too fuzzy. Yeah? Okay, that's great. Who is that? Can you tell me your name? Can you say anything at all? Okay.
Pete.
Is it Pete?
You said Pete? Did you say Pete?
Yeah. I hear that.
How you doing? I don't know what it said. You might have to try just be a little clearer for me. feedback. I don't like the feedback. Work with me here. I think that's what it said. What the heck? Oh, there's a female there. Now I know that the grandmother spirit is here. Do you want to say anything? If you can. I mean, you don't have to. But it'd be really cool if you could say something. So much feedback. They're trying to change their vibration to communicate through this. It does take quite... Yeah, it's a lot of work, isn't it? It's work for me to find the frequency that works for you. Is that better?
Yep.
Okay, well, then I'm here to listen to you. I want to make sure you have your voice heard. Say thank you.
I think so.
Can you tell me your name?
Yep.
Yep.
What's your name one more time?
Do you have a message?
Phil or
Say
Bill?
Phil or
Phil
Bill?
or Bill, yeah.
Do you have a Phil or Bill?
We didn't understand. How many spirits are here? Are you protecting her? What did it say?
He said who?
You know whose house you're living in. And feel free to ask them questions.
Sure.
Is that Pete?
Just come right up to this.
Just like that.
Yeah, that's right. I know this is hard. No, it takes a lot. Yeah. It takes a lot of energy.
Grandpa, is that you?
So much feedback. They're getting too close to it and it's static charging my thing.
Take a step back.
I know.
Take a step back.
One at a time, yeah.
I swear I keep hearing Pete.
Yeah, that sounded like Pete to me too.
Yeah. Hey Pete, do you have something you want us to say?
Said hey.
Said-
Oh, hi Pete. Oh, I said hey.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Is there anything you want me to tell Cindy or Gianna?
Do you have a message?
No.
Are you just saying hello? That's fine. Oh, okay. If that's all you got, that's fine. We just want to make sure that your voice is heard. Hello? Anybody else want to say something?
Grandma, are you there? We miss you. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Grandma? What?
Oh. It's not like I'm here, or...
Yeah, it was Pete saying she's here.
Just go ahead and speak up. We're listening.
Pete again, yeah.
So Pete, you're with Grandma?
Of course. There's something under the cut.
Yeah.
Who was it that I saw in her bedroom? There's a response there, but
Mary.
who's Mary?
My grandmother.
Oh, well, there you go.
It's a male voice.
Well, there you go.
Mary. Oh
So
my
like
God.
it's like he's able to
He's
speak
answering
louder,
for
so
her,
he's
yeah.
answering for her.
Yeah, he's answering for her.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the help. Yeah, we need to work together. This is a team effort here.
Pete, I know you're not patient, but you gotta be patient, man.
This is crossing the veil. It's difficult. Different communication.
This is a challenge to communicate this way, but it's like a really long distance phone call. So we appreciate all of you coming through that are able to. Is everyone doing all right? Do you need anything? You're pretty quiet.
Do you want to ask me anything, Brandon?
He's like,
Do you want me to ask for you? What?
Kathy won't give him the chair.
Is Grandpa there?
feedback.
Yep.
Yeah,
Right.
that was super clear.
Huh?
Ford? What did you say? I didn't understand. We know this is a challenge. Thank you for communicating. Oh, so much feedback.
Is it Grandpa Bannister or Grandpa Brown?
Repeat again, please.
Way too much feedback. Totally unnecessary.
Or does that just happen?
Okay. Yeah.
Sarah asked you a question.
Is it Grandpa Brown or Grandpa Bannister?
Wait.
Huh?
Said wait, yeah.
Wait for what? Can you tell me your last name?
I'm hearing Rick. But that's my dad.
Repeat again, yeah.
Pete, can you help him out?
Ask him a yes or no on the craft band.
There's a female there.
Grandma, was that you? Grandma, was that you?
There was a underneath it said it's me.
Oh. I love you, Grandma.
Can you shout it real clear one more time? Like, just come a little closer. Hello? It's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's real faint.
She's really
She was very like cute little 7
Okay, so
soft,
that's
soft spoken.
so
Yeah,
she
she's
just
very
she's,
soft
she's still
spoken.
soft.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, that's fine, Grandma. That's okay.
I miss you and I love you.
There's a response there. Thank you for coming. Oh,
That was I love you.
yeah, that wasn't I love you. Yeah, thank you. That means a lot to her. Thank you so much. I know this is a challenge. You're doing a good job.
I think Pete said cool.
He's trying to help everybody else.
Right.
Yeah, he was very boisterous and like full of life.
Yeah, so he's just like the spokesperson.
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah, it was. Okay. All right. That's good. Thank you.
anytime.
Oh wow.
Anytime.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I like this response.
Thank you.
Thanks for helping out tonight, Pete.
Are you guys all kind of just good and happy and doing all right?
Yep, that was her.
Okay, well thank you.
Wait.
What do you need? I'm here to listen.
Be with her. Like,
They're just here to be with you.
yeah, exactly.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's family.
Television.
What did he just say?
I know.
Getting very frustrated with this puck. I
Yeah.
gotta tell you.
Honey, ask your grandma where Grandpa's chair is.
Grandma, we're a little annoyed. Mom won't give Brandon the chair. We're ratting out on Mom.
Yeah. She's like, yeah.
Shouldn't the chair go to Brandon though?
Pete. Who do you want to have the chair?
Yes.
Grandpa's chair. Who do you want it to go to? Should the chair go to Brandon?
That's what she.
Do you want the chair to go to Brandon? Sure.
You couldn't really understand. They're just not clear.
Oh,
It's like they're arguing about it over there.
All right, so there's Grandpa's chair. Do you want Grandpa's chair to go to Brandon?
I think someone very faintly said "I do," but it was really weak. It was a male voice and just said "I do," but it was so faint.
Grandpa, do you want the chair to go to Brandon? Yes.
Yes.
that was her, yeah.
That was the female. Yeah, that was Grandma. Thanks, Grandma.
Thank you.
Ask Pete what Grandma said, just to get, because he's louder.
Pete, did you hear what Grandma said? Did she say yes? Well, Pete ran away.
Was that a yes, an answer to the question?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was yeah.
Yeah, he said yeah.
Time delays are so obnoxious with the other side.
Yep.
Hey, it's like when you watch like the on the news and like the reporters, across the like in England, and like you have to wait 10 minutes for them
I
to
know.
hear this.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like sometimes.
But what's crazy is Pete's voice sounds like Pete's voice.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, okay, good.
That's
Cool.
the crazy,
Good.
cool
Good.
part.
Yeah, he said
Good
yeah.
validation, yeah. Pete, you've got this thing dialed in, don't you?
He seems to.
Is he the type that would have liked radios and all that? And if they the technical stuff?
Yeah, I mean, he was like a truck driver. He had a ton of tools, and like tools galore.
Sure.
In fact, so much that it was like. Yeah. What?
Hey, buddy.
Do you remember having a ton of toolboxes at Cindy's house? Yes.
Oh.
Do you miss Cindy? Cindy misses you.
Can you say hi to her?
Hey, that was right away, yeah.
Wow.
Do you have anything you want to say to Jana or Jono?
Yeah.
What do you want to say? just want to say hello to your family, that's it?
Yeah.
Alright, simple man.
Alright. That's all you got, that's all you got.
It's a lot that they just know you're here, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Of all people, I didn't think Pete would have come through. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's interesting.
Uh-huh. We were never very close.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And it wasn't until like a week before or 2 weeks before his passing that I went and actually spent time with him and mended bridges and
Oh, wow.
thanked
Well,
him for
Maybe that was very
obviously-
important to him, yeah.
Yeah.
Must have meant something to him.
We miss you, Pete. Do you have anything you want to ask or say?
Just observing.
Brandon is shocked over there.
Hey, I'll say hi to you.
You don't have anything to say. Say it to you.
Say hi.
That's good.
Oh, that's cute.
Uncle Pete, say hi to Brandon.
So adorable.
Hey. Oh my
Hey,
God.
yeah.
This is so great.
Dude. So weird.
Is it normal for your head to hurt when you're doing all of this? Cause
A little bit,
Okay,
yeah.
because my head is like on fire right now.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this is
Processing a lot.
it's a lot to process.
Training.
Plus that you probably aren't all the way bubbled. Yeah, she's not bubbled up, is she? I keep very bubbled when I do Spirit Box because it's direct communication. It's very intense.
Yeah, like right here, I'm just like feeling it all.
Yeah, I will be sure to clear you thoroughly.
Okay, good.
Hello.
I swear to God, he said, hey, dude. What do you call you, dude?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Well, thank you.
I feel like we should ask him like something.
I don't know how to get like because it seems like a short answer.
Yeah, that's all they can have
It's
energy
hard to
for,
think
yeah.
of questions to just get a short answer.
Pete, did you see your whole family at your ceremony? Your funeral?
Yeah.
I said no.
No.
No, okay.
Did you
It
attend
was
your own
almost like a
funeral?
yeah.
I wasn't there.
Yes, you were.
No, he didn't go.
You didn't go to Pete's funeral?
Did you see your family and loved ones around your ashes?
3?
3.
I don't understand.
Did you see your grandbaby there?
Is it hard to attend your own funeral?
No.
Yeah. I've always heard that everybody does.
That's a good question. I didn't
Yeah.
even thought of that. Did you see everybody there? You had your grandbaby there.
No, yeah.
What do you want to ask Brandon?
God,
I know you just feel like
I know, like,
Overwhelmed, yeah. Yeah.
you just want the chair. That's it.
Grandma, are you just hanging out because you love her? Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's good.
She's so sweet. I like her.
She's an amazing woman.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Yeah, she.
Thank you so much. This is great. I know this is a challenge to use your energy in this way. We won't keep you long because I know it's a lot of work.
Good.
All right. You guys gotta go? You got stuff to do? Got dead people stuff to do? It's not
the
this.
dinner time over there.
Hey, Grandma, are you with my animals? I was wondering that.
I was thinking that too. You visit with the animals. You have the deceased animals.
That's Pete. Confirming.
So you guys are just all having a party over there. I just heard music.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you having a
yeah.
party over there and they play music? What the heck is going on now? No, you guys have been really helpful. Thank you so much.
That was loud.
If you need anything, now is the time to tell me. But otherwise, we're gonna do a couple other small things, and we're gonna bless the house, and all you friendly spirits are welcome to stay. And we're just gonna chase out anything, you know, that's a little cruddy or, you know, human energy we don't need. Sound like a plan? Is that all right?
Yeah,
It
something
just-
like that.
My pressure just went away.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was asking the energy to go.
Yeah, like it was all
It's
like
gotta
it
go.
was hurting.
I thank you guys.
I love you.
So this has been really special, and you guys have been really wonderful to talk to us. And I just want to give you the rules that nothing attaches to any of the equipment, nothing attaches to the investigators, nothing attaches to any of the occupants or guests or the animals. You guys just enjoy your afterlife. Okay.
Yeah, just, yeah.
Yeah. And just protect her and love her and just be part of the happy part of the family.
And take care of our animals if you would.
Thank you so much. Does everybody understand the rules?
I feel dizzy.
Not unusual. Yep.
Yep.
That was the yep.
Yay! Thank God when they understand. I like that. All right, you guys are wonderful and awesome, and you guys have a good night. I want to close the session. Nothing to touch. Yeah. Thank you for understanding. The session is now closed. Good night.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
So polite after.
Right?
That is insane.
And you try to sleep.